Yeah, hello everyone. This is Ms. Shaista Khanum from Vidyavardhani's College of Engineering and Technology. This is the continuation of my third video. So we have created a widget called button in our frame. So now we'll see if we want to make more than one button, then how we can make it and how we can arrange these buttons. So here you have seen that this is a function I've written for in order to when the button will be clicked, what should happen. So here on first button click I've written that it will print you have clicked me. On second button click it will print you have clicked me too. So this is nothing but what we have created. This we have seen same thing of the previous video, that this is I've created a frame, then I'm creating a button. B1 is nothing but a object of a class button, and which is created as a child in a frame F, and this is a text what will be displayed on a button, and this is height width, this is a background and colors, and this is the same thing I've copy pasted, right? So if you want, like, if you want to change it, right, you can change the color of these, and then after that definitely we have to pack this b1 and b1 and b2. So this, after packing this, definitely I have to bind. See, next that we have seen that if the button will be pressed, what should happen. For that I have to bind it with this function. So for that I have used it b1 dot bind. Button 1 is for the right click, so this is button 1, button click 1, button click 2. So if I'll run this, I should get two buttons, and you can see these are the two buttons, and this, if you press this, you can see if I'm pressing this red, it is printing you have clicked me 1, and if I'm pressing yellow, it is printing you have clicked me 2. Now after this, so we have seen how to, so in a multiple way, like you can create more than 2 or 3 buttons also. Now next we'll see how this widgets can be arranged in a frame window. So there are different methods for arranging the widgets in a frame window. Basically there are 3 methods: path layout manager, grid layout manager, and place layout manager. So we'll see first one by one. So first of all, in order to save, my typing is not so fast, so I've written it and then I'm copy pasting it. So here, when I'm packing it, right, so in a pack, so first is nothing but what, a pack layout manager. So this is nothing but what, b1 dot pack, what we have used is nothing but a part of a pack layout manager only. But along with that, we can mention some more parameters also. So here I'm mentioning b1 dot pack. Here I am mentioning, see, in this method what is happening, here I can mention that fill this y and x is nothing but what, where you are aligning your widget, whether you are aligned, when y it is vertically aligned, when it is x it is horizontally aligned. Pad x and pad y is nothing but what, how much it will leave the space before, means in a x direction, and how much spacing it should leave in a y direction. So this is nothing but what, 10 and 15. Now next is nothing but what, here I can mention for b1, and similarly for b2 also the same thing. So when I run this, you see what is the change. You can see now what is the change. Now over here you can see, here in the first b1 dot pack I've written fill equal to y. Y is nothing but what, it is vertically aligned, so it is vertically aligned, and this x is nothing but it is horizontally aligned. So you can see how the widget is changing. Now next is nothing but if I mention it, like, see, if I want to align that, like, this is nothing but what, normally center align. So if I want to make it as left align or right align, so for that I can suppose I can, here I can mention, instead of fill I can use this side, and I can run. So for the second widget I have changed it. You can see it is now nothing but what, it is left aligned. So this is center aligned, which is default, and this is nothing but what, left aligned. Next is nothing but I can also check, if I don't mention anything, how much spacing should be left, how much spacing should be left before and after, means on a left and right, by mentioning this pad x and pad y. If I don't mention, then what will happen, you can see I've written b2 dot pack fill equal to x. What it will do, it will cover the entire frame. You can see it is covering the entire frame. So if you don't mention how much you want to leave it, right, then it is covering in a horizontal format, it is covering the whole frame. So this is nothing but what? This is a place align. This is nothing but what? A pack alignment in which we are mentioning how much is how we are aligning it and how much spacing we are keeping it before the widget horizontally and on the left and right side. Now next is nothing but what? It is nothing but grid alignment. Now what is grid? Grid, as its name indicates, it is nothing but it is dividing the frame into the row and column. And here you can see I'm mentioning what is a row number and what is a column number, and this is the same thing, how much I have to leave towards the horizontal and the vertical. So if I run this, you can see, and you can see over here I have kept this button on row 0 and column 0, and here I have kept the second button on row 1 and column 1. So this is the second row and second column, and this is the first row, first column. Like if I consider 0 0, so you can see the change. So this is nothing but what? How the your frame is divided into. So this is nothing but what? Row number 0 and this is column number 0. This is row number 1 and this is column number 1. And it is doing the same thing. If I'm pressing this, what will happen? It is going to print. So I hope it is clear. So what it is doing in grid, it is dividing the frame into the grids. It's nothing but in a row and column, and you can mention the row and column number to align your widgets. So this is nothing but what? A grid alignment. Now next is nothing but next is nothing but what? Place. Place layout manager is another type of widget alignment method in which what we are doing here, we are mentioning that x equal to 20 and y equal to 30 is nothing but we are mentioning the pixel number at which position we want to place it, and this width and height is nothing but width and height of the window. So here I'm placing this, you can see here I'm mentioning 20, that means see here what I'm mentioning, uh, this is nothing but what? X, and this is y. So if I'll see here what I have done, x I have kept it same and y I am changing. So if you see this, you can see it is coming in a same line, right? Because here the x is going to remain same. So this is nothing but what is changing? This is nothing but what? Y is changing. So y is changing, hence the button is coming to in a next, means there is a space between it. Now if I want, like I've tried with this 70 also, so it is coming very near. So you can see this is nothing but what? So this x and y are nothing but what? X and y coordinates, right? So these are nothing but what? X and y coordinates. So this is nothing but what? Three ways how we can place the widgets. So one is nothing but pack method, another is grid method, and the third one is a place method. So based on your application, based on your like comfort, like you can use any of the three methods. So thank you so much.